Fire fits, honestly.
And what about you, Khadijah?
I'm looking forward to getting on the dance floor and seeing everyone dance and have fun.
Keep a lookout for some fire fits, some great entrances. We'll see you inside.
Looking beautiful as ever. What are some of your plans for after high school? I'm going to Coastal Carolina. I'm going to nursing school. Okay. And what are you most excited for tonight? Definitely the food, yeah.
Trying to see what Vin was cooking up with the chefs and stuff.
You heard it here first, food. The sneakers and your shoes looking fly. Okay, what's the inspo?
It's just me. That's all it is, no inspiration.
Where just saw it, thought it was cool, you know.
Rolling Loud is a big thing. Not a lot of people know about it, but I'm really excited for it personally.
Okay, I'm here with my cousin tonight, Selu. What are you looking forward to most about tonight?
Socializing, having a good time, food, everything, partying, and just, whatever we're gonna do afterwards and just see where the night takes us.
Your dress looks beautiful. Can I just ask, where did you get the inspiration for this color and this design?
I really like the color pink. I didn't really have an idea set. I was just kind of shopping and whatever I liked the most, I just kind of picked out.
You look amazing, but what inspired this look for today?
So much. I was inspired by gothic fashion and all that, just 80s goth, all that kind of stuff. I'm very into that stuff.
You guys look wonderful. What's your inspiration?
Just our favorite colors.
I like purple.
What are you looking forward to most tonight?
I think probably the dancing.
The food and the special guest.
What are you most excited for tonight?
Special guest. I want to know who it is.
Dressing up, everything is so incredible.
I'm excited to see everybody dressed up, and I'm really excited to see who the special guest is, because Vinny's slick.
I'm excited for the special guest.
I just want to say you guys look absolutely amazing. You guys are breathtaking. I love your dress color. I want to ask you guys, what was your favorite memory this senior year?
Mine would have to be the fact that I think in the when we were in the P-Tech program, I think being together as a class was probably my favorite memories.
So DJ, how does it feel to have me take your spot in GMPR?
I mean, it's always good to see the underclassmen step up and take the program to where it needs to be next year and for for more years to come.
Thank you.
Rayanne, you look stunning tonight. Thank you.
How does it feel to be on the other side of the mic?
So honestly, it feels really weird to be interviewed, but it's kind of refreshing after a long couple years. I just feel like it's such a reward and the time that I needed in my life, so.
My favorite memory of senior year was going undefeated throughout the season in lacrosse. That was very emotional time when we lost, but it's all part of God's plan,
Your fit is absolutely fire. What inspired it?
What inspired it was, I don't know, I like the color blue, and it has a Wakanda Forever, pendant, because, Chadwick Boseman, I had to, put a tribute to him, you know what I'm saying?
Jacob, how do you feel being a sophomore at senior prom?
I'm loving it. I'm here with Madison. She's looking gorgeous as always tonight. Can't complain.
All right, well, I'll see you guys on the dance floor. You've done prom live for these past 2 years, and now this is your prom.
I just really can't believe it. Pulling up in the car, I got to see everyone, and they just look so beautiful, and I'm just really excited for the night. But just being here tonight and celebrating all of us is just really nice.
Miss Alzandani. Yes, Miss Seitz, you get one. All right, everyone, we're going to start in about 2 minutes. If you can find your seats, we do have a tight schedule. 2 more minutes.
Going.
We're going to get started in just a moment. Please find your seats. Our poets are very excited to perform for you all.
But if anyone fights for it, then we stop.
All right, we're getting ready to start.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the final round of our Poetry Slam. This is actually our 10th annual Poetry Slam. Now, those of you walking in today might not know that we've had 2 separate competitions happening earlier today, and the assembly you're about to see is going to involve the highest scored performers in our last 2 poetry slams. So this is the final round, and we will leave it up to the judges to decide who our winners are. If you don't know me, my name is Mrs. Ross, and Miss Lugo is over here. She's going to be talking to you in a moment. For anyone who doesn't know what a poetry slam is, it's a competition where students get on stage and perform original poetry to an audience, you all being the audience, so we need you guys to cheer for everyone. I'm going to hand over the mic to Miss Lugo.
All right, hi everyone. Welcome to the Poetry Slam. I'm feeling really good about this crowd. It is the last performance of the day, the last assembly, so please give us your energy. Our poets, some of them are a little nervous, even though they've done it, but we want to give them all the respect, all the applause, all the snaps, so we're going to feed off your energy. We have some prizes for you audience members as well, so cheer really loud and maybe you'll get something. Poets, they're going to have 3 minutes to perform their own original poems. Yes, they did write their own original poems, which is really amazing. So we want to make sure that we are showing support for them. Judges to my left, they are going to score the poets from a 0 to a 10 using decimal points so that we avoid any ties because it is a very close competition and we want to really break it down. All right, so, yes. Well, I didn't let them know about that yet. You're going to see. So we have some prizes in store for you, but again, this is the 10th annual Poetry Slam, and can we just give it up for Mrs. Ross, because without her, this would not happen. of course, our poets. All right, Kiara is going to start us off. Please give a round of applause.
Okay. All right. My name is Kiara Gonzalez. This poem is for my mom. Her birthday was yesterday. I was originally gonna do this poem. It was gonna be kind of improv, but no. Okay. It's called For My Mom. For my mom. Hi, Ma. I want to apologize for all of the times we'd argued, and I blamed you for a lot of my problems. I want to apologize for all of the times I spoke to you without thinking about what to say first. I want to apologize for the time I broke the news to you on your birthday. I've been feeling bad about that one for a while now. I want to apologize for not saying any of this sooner, and I want to apologize for not apologizing sooner. And I'm sorry for all the things that you've been through, but even after all of that, you still managed to stay strong and do what you can for us, your children, your family. I'm so proud of you and proud to call you my mom. But I want to thank you for the things you've done for me. Well, everything you've done for me. And not only for me, but for all of us. You do so much for us, and just to see a smile. I've always looked up to you and always wanted to be like you. Or like you tell me every time I'd say that. No, don't be like me. Be better than me. So I'll keep trying, no matter how difficult it gets. Even though I'm already on a bad start, I'll keep going and continue to try to be better than you and make you proud of me. Thank you for putting up with me during my bad days, and thank you for being my biggest supporter and always believing in me. I love you so very much, Ma. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Kiara. All right, audience, I think you could do a little better than that. One more time for Kiara. Next up, we have William.
So, for context as to why I might look like a college English professor, my poem is based off a play we did at the school earlier in the year called Into the Woods. And so in that, I played a character called the narrator, and this is the attire he wore. And since my poem was based off of it, I figured I'd wear the attire to match it. My poem is also a parody poem of a pre-existing poem called Monologue of an Onion, if you want to look up that. All right. I didn't mean to make you afraid. I didn't mean anything to you, but this hasn't kept you from traveling through my body, tree after tree. The fear clouding your thoughts as the path turns with cobs, white cows, and all objects of pursuit. Poor, deluded human. You seek love. Search all you want, past every tree lies another. I am woods, pure confusion, outside and in, from my high-stretching limbs to my deep-grounded roots. Look at you, fighting and weeping, fool. Is this the way you go through life? Your mind, a selfish pit, driven by your fantasy of love, of lasting union, running away? Look at you. Is this the way you go through life? Your mind, a selfish pit, driven by your fantasy of love, of lasting union, running away, turn after turn, from trouble, rubble, and tears, your only sign of progress. When is enough enough? You must not grieve that the world is seen as bad or good. How else can it be? How will you rip away the ideals of the world, the ideals that you believe? You who wants to achieve your selfish things, wanting to know your meaning, having a taste of that goal, a fantasy. Dead branches, the sting of loss, you are all alone. Whatever you wanted to love, in wanting to change your life, you lost who you are. Your life, moment to moment, the ground scattered with pain, and at the end, what? A shell of what was? You are not alone, poor man. You are brought together in the end. You were lost in the woods of its tales. money, family, and love. No one is alone. You have a family now that will be with you till death.
Thank you, William. Judges, how we doing? It's gonna be a close one. All right, next up we have Amberly. Give it up for Amberly.
Hi, my name is Amberly, and my poem is a tanka, and I wrote it about my dad. I wish I said goodbye. I think I got a life sentence the second you left. I know it wasn't your choice, but I wish you woke up that day. Thank you.
Does anyone know what a tanka is? A tanka? Anyone? English teachers? All right, trick question. That's okay. Judy? Give it up for Judy.
Hello, my name is Judy, and this is my poem called Trails. It's inspired by leaving your home or leaving what you've been so adjusted to over your life and being completely by yourself. Trails. Life, it's like a thick green forest, a forest so dense that nothing but its earthy green can be seen. A forest so thick with silence that your own thoughts feel loud. Forests that look like every turn is the same. A forest without little ribbons to follow. You'd think she'd bring a string to remember her path, or look for footprints to follow, or maybe even turn back, but nonetheless she wasn't taught to. She was taught to stay in the boundaries of the world. Hold off her emotion, push away those who love her, as she was taught to stay away from hidden trails. She was taught to walk the trail everyone walked, but a hope of a new chapter beckoned her to stray. Curiosity killed the cat. She took the wrong turn and strayed from her path. Now she's lost in a forest where everything looks the same. Thank you.
All right, audience, how we feeling? I think we could do a little bit better than that. Mrs. Alzandani, can we give them something to entice them? All right, who wants a shirt? Who's gonna do the poetry slam next year? All right, next we have Brianna. Give it up for Brianna.
Hi, my name is Brianna, and my poem, it's called Waiting. I wrote this poem about waiting for love, for the right one to come. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I woke up again hoping that one of those days I'd finally get what I prayed for, what I cried for, and what my heart desires. But each day was the same routine, the same cycle, the same failings. When is it my turn? When will I meet the right one? When will I meet my missing rib? I've ran into so many of them hoping they would be for me. But as soon as that starts to go somewhere, I panic, pushing them away, losing another person. I'm not scared of the idea of a relationship, and I'm not scared of what goes into it. I'm just scared to be tied down to the wrong one, giving myself away piece by piece for either days, weeks, months, years, or decades to someone who doesn't deserve me. And people say, experiment, you're still young, you're only 17. No, I say, I won't listen to them. I won't continue to have my heart cry a river of tears because of the failure of a man. But I will wait for you, my missing rib, till it's our time. Thank you.
How we doing, judges? Who thinks they want to do this next year? It is scary, but we got, are you going to do it? He's a senior. Well, he's a judge. All right, next we have Gabriella. Gabriella, please make your way to the stage.
Hey, my name is Gabriella, and my poem is focused around my dad. I followed your rules, I drew between your lines. You've never had to worry. So why do you make me hate myself? I hate myself to make you happy. Well, what about my feelings? What about my happiness? Does it not matter to you? You say I'm your biggest supporter. No, you're really my biggest doubter. I'm sorry I'm not the perfect princess daughter that you wanted, but I'm your only daughter. I sleep on a bed of nails. I walk on eggshells for your happiness. And all for what? To be deemed unworthy of your time? You say you're the hero, but you're really just a villain in my book.
Praise is getting right up there. All right, Praise, come on up.
Hi. Hello. Oh, it's working. Okay, what do I say? Do I introduce myself? Hi, I'm Praise Aniyama, and my poem is titled, It Is What It Is. Okay. Touch it. Anyways, 1,000, 2, no, 3,000, I think. There's too many to count. Too many slips, too many falls, again and again. I fall for the trap, I know it's a wrap. I shoot with the ball, and I miss. Don't know the amount, but it went around and I missed it again. I'm back in the trap like way back when. I fell to the bottom because, I fell to the bottom because of one slip. Sad that I fell for the trick. I knew you was slick. I'm getting dizzy, it's making me sick. It gave me a kick, the way that it hit me. But I ain't gonna trip, because at the end of the day, it's night. And I'll be all right, it is what it is. I didn't finish. It's not over. It's not over, but thanks. Okay. I failed another test. I failed another grade. I failed another friend. I failed another day. I don't want to live with it. I just want to quit. But I got it in the bag, so I need to relax, but I won't. I can't wait for luck. I feel like I'm stuck again like way back when. I'm back at the bottom, but I feel so low. But I get up and go, because at the end of the day, it's night, and I'll be all right. It is what it is. Thank you.
All right, Steven, come on up.
Hi. Hi. Hi to all the people who are saying hi back. So I'm a junior. A lot of my friends are seniors, and I met them through theater. And I wrote this poem about how we have separate experiences, but we're together all the same, even if it feels bad sometimes. A lot can change in a summer. I'm one step behind you. Always one step behind. When you walk on stage, you grab your diploma. When you go to prom, when you get congratulated by your peers on getting into college, I'm always one step behind. I'm here with you. A year doesn't make that big of a difference. I was a sophomore when you were all juniors. Now I am a junior, and you were all seniors. We share great experiences together but apart, because you have your friends in your grade, and we don't have class together. So I don't see you unless we have a rehearsal. But it's still great seeing you, because we're friends just the same, right? right? Sometimes I look at my phone and I'll see pictures of you all. The school congratulates you on getting into the college of your dreams, and I'm happy. You're with your friends at prom, and I'm happy. You're all on that trip, and I'm happy. You're all there, and I'm not. It's June now. 12 months of school passed by like a week. We did 2 great shows this year. We all did great things apart, but together. Because in our hearts, we'll always have this school as the place where we met, where our dreams start, where our nightmares sometimes haunted us. When you walk across that stage, I won't be there. You'll be surrounded by the people in your grade, and you will go to college, and you move on with them, apart, but together. When I walk across that stage, you will not be there. It's not fair. Please don't leave me. I'm happy for you, but I'm so scared to look into the unknown, and I'm so selfish for wanting more than the friends I already have. But so many of you are slipping away from me that it feels like I'm left all alone. A lot can change in one summer. In one summer, I'll have lost so much. But I'll be happy, because I know you will be too.
Audience, you are just so respectful. Thank you so much. I love the focus. All right, next up we have Yasmin.
Hi, I'm Yasmin, and my poem is about Palestine. I hear Palestine crying, women, children, and men crying for their losses. I hear their dark thoughts thinking they're going to die. I hear screams when they hear boom. Their nights are cold with no home. I hear mothers crying for their dead child. They cry like no tomorrow because they're not sure there is a tomorrow. I hear Palestine crying. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Thank you.
Thank you so much, audience. All right, please welcome Sama.
My name is Sama Shamay, and my title is called Time Within My Story. My story was never meant to be written like most stories. They have a beginning and an end, but for whatever or whoever is writing my story, put your pen down, as the story isn't meant to be written. I would rather be noticed than unnoticed, hidden every step I take in the shadow, every breath I take unnoticed if I stop. Unnoticed history turns the same again, the same as a mistake, never getting erased. Unnoticed as a cup broken in half, but the blood still seeps through. Row by row, column by column, one step at a time, we wait and move and do daily duties. Time never stops, but it always feels frozen. Time is like a broken glass. Time is life, time is happiness, and time is a void. In space, creating history and meaning the goods and bad ones. Time is everything and nothing. Time is endless, time is peace, time is freedom, and time is hope. Time is a glue for the broken glass. I'd rather be unnoticed, to be seen as bright as the sun, warm as the sun to be noticed, fearless of the shadow, noticed if I make a sudden turn. I'd rather be seen and heard, I'd rather be good and free, and I'd rather be me. I'm noticed, I'm unnoticed, just like you. I'm somebody, but are you somebody too? Thank you.
We have a couple more poets for you. Please give it up for Sophia.
Hi, I'm Sophia. My poem's not about me. It's from the perspective of a mother whose child recently passed away, and I'm going to try to do it from memory. Dear Ellie, I remember the day I brought you home from the hospital. You were wrapped in a blanket, my little bundle of joy. I took you inside and I held you so close. And when I felt your warmth against my skin, I realized that you had just graced my life with the perfect purpose. But not yesterday. Yesterday you were cold, and I held your hand until they lowered you into the earth, praying to God that somehow you'd hold mine back. You didn't. Now my mind is stuck in stasis, and all I can think is that nothing can match a mother's grief, a mother's love, nothing except maybe a mother's grief. Every atom of my body is filled with a shameful sorrow. Shameful because I chose to love what death could touch. Shameful because I now force those around me to witness my suffering. I pray to God and I ask him, what have I done to deserve an early hell? He doesn't answer. I seek answers to these questions daily, my soul becoming calloused and cold just so maybe I could reach heaven and earth and hold you one more time. I pray to God. I ask him why I couldn't have had one more day, or why I couldn't have lost you in a better way. He doesn't answer. I miss stepping on your toys and the obnoxious noise of the shows you enjoyed, and I'm forced to wonder why the earth should be so cruel as to take you away from me and then force me to feel the breeze upon my skin and believe for just a moment that it's your missing embrace. I sit in the living room and the silence crawls into my ears, spinning in my brain like a raging hurricane. Its winds scatter my mind and where your memory resides, and I pray to God that it won't be blown away because it's all I have left. I pray to God and he tells me that you're in a better place, that you're not tired anymore, that you can run and play, that you're happy. And I think to myself, there is something that can match a mother's love, her daughter's love for her. Dear Ellie, I know you're watching over me. I believe that every day is one of your blessings, that every early bird chirping is you saying good morning, that every ray of sun is a bit of your endless joy, that every star is one of your shining smiles, though they'll never be as bright. Dear Ellie, I will never stop missing you, but I will always keep loving you. Thank you for everything, and I can't wait to hold you again.
I did give chills. All right, Haley, you are next. Give it up for Haley.
Hello, my name is Haley Gilby, and have you ever been tired of hearing people repeating words? Yes. And have you ever been tired of repeating words back to them? Yes. So today, my poem is about my struggles between me not even able to hear what people say and people not hearing what I have to say back. Today's poem is called Silence Echoes Within Broken Records. Echoes, it's a fascinating force. They're a repetition of sounds, springing, bouncing, leaping off the walls of elongated empty halls, or the strum of acoustic guitars, or caves with dark twinkling delights. The echoes that welcome our ears are often never as fancy as how our brains envision or dream, not requiring an empty room, only the words that slip off my tongue, sometimes loud and bold like a strike to a drum. Other times, the words crawl out, jittery and low, like a set of strings out of tune, plucked so lightly that blunders are unheard. The ears, meant to hear these melodies, sometimes never capture what is truly meant to be held. In contraction, at times, it is I that can't claim the notes that were supposed to be grasped. My ears failing their job as they're dragged down by my tired eyes, clouded by the void within my mind, focused on something far out. The requirement, the demand, the need of reassurance of those words were the words spoken out to the shallow canals of my ears. This repetition, this echo, makes me assured of what needs to be known and what needs to be accomplished. But does this ever happen to the other when the echoes echo back to them? When growing up, the repetition of ideas, advice of lessons learned, which begins to stick like glue, are keys to something more. It all starts as something as simple as 2 + 2. We learn it, we count it up, and it's equal to 4. And so we do it again and again and again and once more, to the point that these methods taught to learn this answer are now obsolete. You know 2 + 2 is equal to 4, and it always will be. Though as the sand as the hourglass falls, this process, this constant echoes of facts are no longer vital, because the pieces of the puzzle, you get a connection, a click after 1, 2, maybe 3 times of those repeating statements. And even that click becomes worn down or lost. That click will always stay nested within your mind. But if this is the case, why must all the words I spill fall flat? Why must they go splat, one ear out the other? Is this click, where is that click that I try to pass on to you? What was that? You say. Were you saying something? You would ask. Could you repeat that again? You query. What was that? What was that that was running out of your mouth that I, the listener, was too lazy to catch? Oh, it was nothing, I reply. No, I shake my head. Why should I? Why should I? The statement balls up in the back of my throat, thick, heavy, harsh. Why should I repeat what I trusted you to hear? I never want to sound like a hypocrite, but as the sand fills the glass, I've heard these statements fill up so much of my time. Even that was a good explanation. It's dragged down by, could you say that again for all to hear? If it was so good, so great, others should have placed the effort to hear. Why do we, the speakers, the singers, one risking our voice in special sounds, why do we have to pick up so much of the effort and slack? Due to ones that can't give a care, the ones who rest their ears have closed to the clicks they could have owned. So what was something so fascinating is stained by those who can't pay attention. Something that we envisioned as unique has become as common as the breaths that we breathe. And so I hope you see the damage you have done to the songs that were sung, the strings that were strummed, but never heard. The efforts shot out for a chance are missed by the targets they are reaching. Voices so loud, now silenced. Clicks, connections that could have been lost in the sea of time that you have wasted. Echoes that could have been amazing, of things that could have been wanted but told, is now just a repetition of broken records of someone lost voice. Thank you very much.
All right, audience, while the judges deliberate and tally up all the last scores, we do have one final performer. She's a bonus. She's not competing. She just wants to share her poem as a graduating senior. So please give it up for Destiny.
Hi guys. So this poem was made like very last minute, but it's like really important to me and it's very meaningful to me. It's called Finding Myself. I don't know who I am. I feel like I've always been misunderstood, wanting to be anyone else that I could. I morphed myself into what everyone else liked. I was a bully, a liar, anything to get my popularity to spike. That didn't work because I disappointed the adult figures, but the students didn't mind because their opinions differed. I was so focused on impressing everyone else that I lost myself. I don't know who I am. I was easily manipulated, hoping that if I got approval, I would be liked. But not everyone had good motives. Constantly in the dean's office, counseling, and getting in trouble, that all just made my image worsen. A lot of people just called me an attention seeker and pushed me aside. Maybe I was an attention seeker. I let their words absorb my mind. I don't know who I am. I got so consumed with the fact that I wanted to be liked that I didn't care what it took. I went from a straight-A student to a troublemaker, which seemed to get me somewhere because some people liked me, but they weren't my people because as soon as I stopped, they faded away. I don't know who I am. This was all getting to my head. I didn't understand. I needed to find myself, but I couldn't. The path was as dark as a tunnel. It felt so far away that I wanted to give up. Then I became a senior. The real world was gonna hit me. I had to learn who I was, and this was the time. I was the model for the underclassmen, the age where I had to make a difference and prove that I was better. I didn't care what anyone thought anymore. You can live in a perfect world where everyone is identical from head to toe, but you can never satisfy everyone. And then I realized, no more making decisions and living for everyone else. I have to do it for me. I'm not perfect though. My grades got better and I found my people. stood away from drama, my life was equal. But I'm still finding who I am. Thank you.
All right, poets, please go on the stage. The bell may ring, just bear with us, don't move.
So they're all gonna get a gift, but they can come pick it up at the end.
Lori, I don't need to speak.
You sure?
Yeah, because I just feel bad. The bell's going to ring like that.
All right, let's give everyone a round of applause. Not only these wonderful poets, but we had amazing poets throughout the day. Hang on. All right, so we have the top 3 poets. Now every poet is gonna walk away with a Port Richmond High School Journal. Thank you, Mr. Greenfield, for supplying those. And our first, second place, third place winners will also get gift cards to Barnes & Noble because reading is fun. But only one person gets to walk away with the medal. So I'm going to announce third place, second place, and then first place. In third place was the drum. Steven, step forward. You are in third place. In second place, Yasmin, congratulations. And our first place winner of the 10th annual Poetry Slam is Sophia. Congratulations. Put on that medal. You deserve it. Audience, thank you so much. Go to 8th period. Stay. We're going to take a photo. The rest of the poets get on stage. I want to do a group shot of the poets. Sanaya. Poets, get on stage. I want to get a group shot. Every poet that performed today, get on stage. Judges. Judges, get a shirt. Did you get a shirt? Get a shirt. I have a million. Mr. Alzandani, give